All right, ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, and my fellow dweebs, Spank the Monkey back again with another unboxing video. This time we will have two unboxing videos on Dominaria Remastered. So I just got this just earlier this week. We have two draft boosters. We're looking at 36 packs and purely a reprint set of Dominaria. I think that spans 27 sets in total. So these are all reprints, no new cards, but we have a lot of good reprints here, like Force of Will, the Tutors, Urza, Lord High Artificer. So a lot of chase cards here. We're gonna see what we can get, and let's get to it. But we also do, from my LGS, have two promo packs that I'll open for each, and let's see what we get for these guys. So let's open the first one first, and let's go for it. So this is going to be the first box of Magic cards that I'm opening for this year. Starting with this Dominaria Remastered set. I hear that there's a lot of goodies in this, and in fact, if you're taking a look at the cost of cards right now because of Force of Will, it's been dropping in price. I do recall that this was definitely above $100, and now it's dropped to like, I don't know, $70. So a 30% drop in value, and primarily because of the fact that we're getting a lot of reprints here. So okay, we have 36 packs, very beautiful looking packs here, and let's not forget the promo pack of Brothers War that will open up at the end of the video. So we have this insert, looks pretty cool, and I think these are the what do you call this, for the archetypes for draft. Okay, so let's put that away over here. So let's get to cracking, starting on the right side, and let's get to it. So big hits here, the Tutors, Force of Will, and so on. Okay, but let me take some time to go through some of the commons and uncommons, precisely because I had been away from Magic for like almost 25 years, and I missed a lot of sets in between that. So it's nice for me to come in, take a look at some of these cards, and see all of the cards that I had missed since I got back to Magic last year. Okay, so here we go. Primal Boost, okay, empty the warrants. So we'll go through just the commons here. Okay, and then let's go over there. Any commons or uncommons that are worth any value? Let me just see the list. Anything above, say maybe $2. Okay, I think just Elvish Spirit Guide, probably. All right. Okay, so we have Decapod, Fire and Ice, Crop Rotation, and we have Entomb, first hit, pretty good. And we have a Nature's Lore in this, what is this? The retro frame, okay, and a mountain token over there. All right, so far, Entomb, starting off pretty good. Okay, moving on to the next. So getting through some of the comments here. Okay, we have Valduk, Keeper of the Flame, Tormod's Crypt, Tiana, Ship's Caretaker, and Oversold Cemetery. So this is an enchantment for 1 and black. At the beginning of your upkeep, if you have 4 or more creature cards in the graveyard, you may return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. All right. And we have a Wild Growth. Okay. And an island plus a cat token. Okay, moving on. Now, what set is that Oversold Cemetery from? Okay, another Wild Growth here. Grape Shot, Snap, Sunglass, Street Wraith. Okay, a lot of good staples there. Then we have Floodgate, Flame Tongue Kavu, Improvised Armor, and we have Decimate for the rare, and Empty the Warrens on the common slot. Okay. Next up. Okay, Manowar. Oh, that's pretty good. Good for those blink decks. Okay, for the uncommons, we have Millikin, Call of the Herd, Circular Logic, and another rare, Overmaster. So this is a sorcery for 1 red. The next instant or sorcery spell you cast this turn can't be countered, and then you draw a card. And we have a Momentary Blink for the retro frame. And planes over here. Actually, maybe what we can do is we can put the retro frame in a separate pile, yeah? So that at least we have a cool pile here for the retros. Okay, just quickly go through this. Where are those retro frames? Okay. Oh, Nightscape Familiar. Yeah, that's a pretty good card. Okay, yeah. Anyway, we'll get to the others in a bit. All right, so let's go on to the next pack. All right, here we go. Undying Rage, Nightscape Familiar, Ornithopter. Okay, Congregate, Wax and Wane, Mystic Enforcer, and a rare Lieutenant Kirtar. So it's a legendary creature for 1 white, 2/2 flying. And then you pay 1 and white, sacrifice Lieutenant Kirtar, exile target attacking creature. And we have Phyrexian Rager. Okay. Over there. Moving on to the next one. So far, no spicy hits. We did get Entomb, which is always good, but there's definitely a lot more in this set that we can look forward to. Nantuko Monastery, Faceless Butcher Boy, and here we go. Vampiric Tutor, nice hit right there. This is, I think, a, what is this? Maybe a $20 hit now. I don't know what the prices now are, but yeah, this has definitely dropped in price. Yeah, so our first mythic, yeah, about $30, $33. Let's put that over here, and we get a retro border Damping Sphere. Okay. And a foil Mishra's Factory. So let's put the foils over here. Let me just arrange this quickly. And Swamp Insect. Okay, so our first spicy hit. Vampiric Tutor, very, very powerful card. Okay, here we go. Okay, we have Quicksilver Dagger. Dromar's Cavern. Alright. Fact or Fiction. We have a rare Triskelion. And a Duress for the retro border. Okay, moving on to the next pack. So I think in every pack there is a retro bordered card. Is that it? Is that how it goes? Let me know in the comments how it goes. Okay, so Life and Death, Turnabout. I always find this art a little bit funny, like this kid over here. It looks kind of funny. We have Icy Manipulator. And for the rare, we have a Borderless Maze of Ith. Beautiful looking card right there. Nice. Okay. And we have a Gerard's Verdict in the retro border. Okay. So we are now in pack number 6. Let's see what we get. Okay, here we go. Dreadwood Treefolk, Pain Suffering, Aven Fate Shaper, and we get a, oh wow, okay, Stroke of Genius in the retro border for a rare, and we have Spark Spray. Okay, and we have a foil Phyrexian Debaser and the retro bordered land. Okay. Okay, next we have Avarax, Peregrine Drake. Yeah, a lot of these cards are staples Nice. And for Commander, these are, a lot of these cards are very useful. Let me just move this pile over there, make some space. Okay, so we have Night and Day, Dark Withering, Ritz Grove, and rare Solkanar the Swamp King. All right, let's put that over here. And then we have a Wild Growth in the Retro, Plains, and in Elemental Token. Okay, moving on down to last two packs for this third of the set. Because this is a draft booster, we have 36 packs, very hefty. But yeah, there's a lot of draft chaff here. So Flesh Reaver, Spectral Lynx, Spite and Malice. Okay, we get our second mythic. It's a 2/4 creature, Yawgmoth Thrawn Physician. So another spicy hit. Last I saw this was in the Time Spiral Remastered set, which I actually did get a copy as well of this particular card. Yeah, so that's pretty good. And we get a retro bordered Mind Stone to end the pack. All right, so last pack for this third 12 packs in this particular section. Okay, just go through the commons here. All right, we have Ovinomancer, Assault Battery, Storm Entity, and we have a retro bordered Sapling Symbiosis. So it's for 3 and green. You may cast Sapling Symbiosis as though it had flash. If you pay 2 more to cast it, you create a 1/1 green Sapling creature token for each creature you control. Right, and we have Urborg Siphon Mage over there. Oh, this is a nice looking token right here of a Sapling. Gnarly looking. All right, so moving on to the second third of this box. So far, 2 spicy hits, Vampire Tutor and Yawgmoth Thrawn Physician, plus an Entomb. All right. So we have Dedapult, okay, Order Chaos, Voice of All, and Sevine's Reclamation. Always a good card, Commander staple. And we get a classic Serra Angel in the retro art. Okay, and then we get a foil Ornithopter in the retro border. That's pretty nice. Okay, Swamp and a Squirrel. Okay, moving on to the next pack. Hopefully we can get some more hits here. Some nice boardless cards. Hopefully a Force of Will. Let's see if we get any of that. Okay, here we go. So we have a Sawtooth Loon, Undead Gladiator, Recoil, and a rare Oversold Cemetery. The second one we've got so far. A Mog War Marshal in the retro. Okay, and a Marit Lage, I don't know how you say that. Token. All right, here we go. I think this is coming from a, if I recall correctly, this is from, you get this in Kaldheim, right? Okay. Oh, nice counter spell there. Okay, so we start off the uncommons with Serra Angel, very classic there. Gamekeeper, okay. Crosis Catacombs, all right. And an Isolated Chapel for the land cycle there. And then we got the Fa'adia Seer in the retro, Plains, and Griffin. So I think in general, this is a very well-received set. And it really helps out players because it brings down the price of these commander or these staples, allowing it to be a lot more accessible to players. And that's always a good thing, right? More people, more cards to buy, more people to play. Okay, we have Dragonblood, Mesa Enchantress, the Elvish Spirit Guide, And we have a retro border 6/6 Rith the Awakener. So this is a 3 Naya colored dragon, legendary creature. Again, 6/6 power and toughness. It says, so it has flying. Whenever Rith Awakener deals combat damage to a player, you may pay 2 and green. If you do, choose a color, then create a 1/1 green sapling creature token for each permanent of that color. Okay. And then we have Cloud of Fairies. Alright, we're coming up to the middle of this draft booster box. And let's see if we can get some more good pickups. Okay, here we go. Alright, we have the classic Dragon Whelp, Dralnu's Crusade. We have this Darigaz Caldra. I've never seen this card before. Yeah, for the rare slot, we have Rith the Awakener, this time just in the regular treatment. Okay, and Dragon Whelp in the retro, and a foil Polluted Mire. Okay, here we go. I think the last draft booster box that I'd opened until recently was Ikoria. Pretty good set, very underrated. Okay, moving on. Griffin Guide, Necro Savant, Thran Golem, and Glory. So what is Glory? It's a 3/3 creature incarnation for 3 white with flying. Pay 2 and white, choose a color. Creatures you control gain protection from the chosen color until end of turn. Activate only if Glory is in your graveyard. Alright. And we get an Ornithopter in the retro art. Okay. Okay, so now we are moving into the second half of this draft booster box. So far, Yawgmoth, Vampiric Tutor. Hopefully you can get a couple more tutors. That would be sweet. Okay, we have Slice and Dice, Terravore, Zombie Infestation. We have a retro bordered card, Isolated Chapel, which we already got earlier in the regular treatment. Skirt Prospector to end that pack. Okay, ooh, seeing a foil over there. Okay, here we go. So we have Illusion Reality, Fire Blast, Battle Screech, and for the rare we have a Borderless Triskelion, and we have a Chain Lightning in the retro frame, and we have a foil Tatyova Benthic Druid. Okay, swamp and a bird. So far, we've lost some steam from the first third of this box, where we did get Vampiric Tutor and Yawgmoth. But we've not seen any big hits yet on this stack. So we still have 4 more packs to go. Let's see if we can get something there. Spiritmonger, Chainer's Edict, Thieving Magpie, and a Mind Slicer, plus a Sawtooth Loon for the retro art. Okay, next pack. Okay, starting off with the Auramancer here for the commons. Okay, we have Trevis Ruins, these Lair Land Cycle, High Tide. Okay, we have Dodecapod, and for the rare we have a Shivan Dragon, very classic card. I do recall when I was playing way back in the mid-late 90s, this is one of the strongest creature cards that you can get, especially because you can pump it up. Then we get a retro frame Ovenize. What does this do? It's instant for 1 and blue. Until end of turn, target creature loses all abilities and has base power toughness 0/1. Okay. And then we have a foil Festering Goblin. Okay. Let's check out this token card. It's Black Panther right there. Okay, here we go. Okay, so we got Werebear. Okay, here we go. All right, we get a nice Swords to Plowshares. Always good to see that. Valduk again. Another Tormod script. And a Lotus Blossom in the retro treatment. So what does this do? It's for 2 mana artifact. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may put a petal counter on Lotus Blossom. Tap it, sacrifice Lotus Blossom, add X mana of any one color, where X is the number of petal counters on Lotus Blossom. Okay, and then we get a Fadia Seer, and that's it. All right, last pack for this particular third. This has been quite a disappointing stack. Hopefully we can turn it around with this last one. See if we can get any good hits. So we have Flame Tongue Kavu, Crop Rotation, Floodgate Mythic. No, it's a rare. Lieutenant Kirtar again, who we've seen earlier. Oh, nice classic Savannah Alliance there. Okay, we're moving to the last dozen. Let me move this comment file over here. Last dozen packs for this box. Again, we still have one Brothers War promo pack to end this unboxing. Let's see if we can get some good hits here. Okay, we have Tiana Ship's Caretaker, Phyrexian Skuta, Tatyova, and a Hinterland Harbor for the land cycle. Ooh, we get a Mishra's Factory in the retro frame treatment, and we get a foil Hinterland Harbor. Okay, good way to start the first pack of this stack. Moving on. Okay, here we go. Empty the Warrens, so on and so forth. Okay, so we have Fire and Ice, Improvised Armor, a Millikin, and a Denizen of the Deep. Impulse in the retro border. Okay. Moving on. Okay, we have Squirrel Nest, Congregate, Chainer's Edict in the borderless treatment. That looks very nice. Okay, and we have a retro framed rare, Arcanus the Omnipotent. So this is for 3 blue. Tap, draw 3 cards. Pay 2 blue, return Arcanus the Omnipotent to its owner's hand. So this is a legendary creature wizard, 3/4. Wow, so you tap this thing, you draw 3. And we get a Terror. Okay. All right. So far we've only drawn 2 mythics. You know, I recall in the last unboxing that I had, I think it was for Dominaria United. I mean, there were packs there that had about like 8 to 10 mythics, and this one, just 2. That's quite disappointing. Okay, Call of the Herd, Circular Logic, Nantuko Monastery. Do we get a mythic here? Yes, we do. What is it? Oh, it's a borderless World Gorger Dragon. Wow, nice looking art right there. Borderless World Gorger Dragon. So our third mythic for this box, and we get a lull in the retro frame treatment. Okay, so I think the pack was listening to my complaint about the mythics, but I would love to see at least four mythics. What is the average right now? Can someone mention in the comments what the average would be in terms of mythics for this particular box? Okay, so we have Wax and Wane, Mystic Enforcer, Dromar's Cavern, and a Divine Sacrament. So this is enchantment for 1 white. White creatures get 1/1. And Threshold, white creatures get an additional 1/1 as long as 7 or more cards are in your graveyard. Okay, oops. And we get a Terror in the retro frame treatment and a foil Avarax. Moving on. Still looking for probably at least one more mythic. Let's see if we get anywhere near that. Okay, we start off the uncommons with Damping Sphere, Faceless Butcher, Life and Death, and we get Urza's Blueprints. So what is this? It's a 60 cast artifact with Echo 6. So it says, at the beginning of your upkeep, if this came under your control since the beginning of your last upkeep, sacrifice unless you pay its Echo cost. Then you tap it to draw a card. Okay, and a retro border turnabout. Okay, so here we go for the next pack. We have a Quicksilver Dagger, Fact or Fiction, Pain, Suffering, and Crawl Space. So it's a 3 to cast artifact. No more than 2 creatures can attack you each combat. Spirit Link in the retro border. Okay, down to the last 5 packs of this box. We started out pretty strong. Got the Vampiric Tutor and Yawgmoth, but after that, nothing else of consequence except for the World Gorger Dragon. So let's see if we can get something spicy here. Borderless. No, sorry, this is a retro framed card. Sneak Attack. There we go. So we get our 4th mythic, and it's a Sneak Attack. So it's a enchantment for 4 in red. Pay red, you may put a creature card from your hand into the battlefield. That creature gains haste. Sacrifice a creature at the beginning of the next end step. Okay. Then we have a Symbiotic Beast and a foil retro bordered Impulse. Okay. So we've hit 4 mythics. I think that would be the minimum. So it's okay box so far. I would love to see 5 mythics though. Yeah, and the Force of Will. So, okay, I think I can see the shadows of a borderless card, but let's get through this quickly. Aven, Fate Shaper, Deadwood Treefolk, Order, Chaos. Oh, and we get a mythic. There we go. Urza, High Artificer. There we go. So this, I'm happy with this now. Okay, so we've got 5 mythics. 3 of them are the chase cards. Lovely, lovely looking card. Look at that. Look at Urza in all his glory. Yeah, borderless. And we get a retro framed Tormod's Crypt. Nice way to end this particular box. 5 mythics, 3 from the chase cards. Still have 3 more packs to go. Let's see if we can close it out strong. Dark Withering, Ritz Grove, Ovinomancer, and a Jolrael Muanvuli Recluse. I don't know if I said that correctly. So it's a legendary human druid with power toughness 1/2, and 1 and green to cast. Whenever you draw a second card each turn, create a 2/2 green cat creature token. Pay 4 and green until the end of turn. Creatures you control have base power and toughness XX, where X is the number of cards in your hand. Okay, and a Renewed Faith in the retro border, Plains and Bird. I remember that in the Dominaria United set that I had opened before, I was really loving the stained glass treatment for the showcase art. I thought that looked really good in the card, especially when it's foil. Oh, chef's kiss right there. Okay, so let's get through these comments. So last 2 packs now. Spectral Links, Spite, Malice, Dedapult. Oh, we get another mythic. Mythic number 6, and it would be Nut Collector. So what does this guy do? So for 5 and green, he's a 1/1 human druid. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may create a 1/1 green squirrel creature token. It has threshold, so all squirrels get +2/+2 as long as you have 7 or more cards in your graveyard. Yeah, mythic, not sure if it has any consequence, but okay, cool, I'll take that. And we get a Fact or Fiction in the retro frame treatment and a foil Cloud of Fairies. So last pack to end this draft booster. I guess we're a little bit above the curve. No Force of Will, but we do have what is this? 5 mythics? 6 mythics. So quite happy with that. Let's see what we get in the last pack. Okay, we have Assault Battery, Storm, Entity, Mishra's Factory. So we have a retro framed card next. Crawl Space, okay. And Goblin Matron to end the show. Okay, so we have our promo pack to open from Brothers War. Let's see what we get with this one. Shout out to Neutral Ground for the promo pack. This is our local LGS. So first one would be, okay, Drafna, founder of Latnam, with a promo stamp. Okay, let's put that over there. Next, we have a nice showcase art, Flow of Knowledge. Okay, and last card would be, ooh, Helm of the Host from Dominaria. I think the main set, right? Helm of the Host. Good pickup there. All right, so just to go through our cards, we did get 6 mythics, 2 in the borderless treatment, 1 tutor, Yawgmoth, World Gorger Dragon, Sneak Attack, Urza's Lord High Artificer, and Mr. Nut Collector himself. All right, thanks for joining this unboxing. I'll see you in the next one, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.